The Sydney Derby adds another thriller to its growing collection in a tide turner not even the Harbour Bridge could handle. Sydney plays host to local rivals GWS in Round 7 2023. After a grand final appearance in 2022, the stuttering Swans have a 3-3 record to start their season. A 93-point walloping from grand final opponent Geelong in Round 6 was their biggest loss in 25 years and cast doubts over their flag credentials. The Giants have a new coach in Adam Kingsley and a new look list with the likes of Tim Taranto moving during the trade period and number 1 pick Aaron Cadman joining the club via the national draft. Significant changes meant external expectations for GWS were tempered and a 2-4 win-loss column vindicated those thoughts. However, all 6 of their games have been decided by 21 points or less, so don't sleep too deep when these Giants are stomping around.
Just full of class!
A massive game for both outfits on a Saturday afternoon at the SCG, and just as we mentioned sleep, Toby Bedford caught John Myers' side napping to strike inside the opening 2 minutes. It was his first on Giants debut since being acquired from Melbourne and laid the groundwork for a hot GWS start.
And he slots it with ease, and the Giants are on the board. Greene lurking, scoops it, Daniels goes back, Perryman, got it! That's huge!
4 of the first 5 goals before Hayden McLean outmuscled Nick Haynes on the quarter-time siren to limit the early damage. O'Halloran marks a couple of spots in the forward 50 and nails 2 goals in 10 minutes to start the second stanza.
X marks the spot.
What?
He's got 2 now.
It's a sunset and a new dawn at either end as legendary forward Lance Franklin lands a blow in what would prove to be his final Sydney derby, while exciting prospect Aaron Cadman claims his first derby major in just his 3rd game at AFL level.
3-state career and 1 straight today. He goes long. Hayward! That's a huge grab.
A bit of Hayward hang time helps Sydney hang in there before Buddy and Toby chime in approaching the halftime bell.
Vintage Lance Franklin.
The Giants' 10-point buffer disappears in a flash after the break when Errol Goulden gives the Swans their first lead of the game. Former GWS captain Stephen Cornelio continues to toil and earns a favourable roll.
And he rolls that all the way home.
Logan McDonald lands 2 in a row. Jesse Hogan and Brent Daniels peg back that pair, and Tom Papley has the final say in a 6-3 third term.
Prime time Papley in the spot.
Luke Parker has often been Sydney's giant destroyer, winning 5 Brett Kirk medals for BOG in this matchup.
The miracle goal for Parker.
And when he and Chad Warner make their moment count, the margin was a game-high 24 points 10 minutes into the 4th quarter.
Without warning, out of nowhere.
It's now or never for GWS, and with the writing on the wall, a dynamic duo wash all the doubting words away in a vital tide-turning shift.
Perryman squeezed it home, and it's a 2-goal game. Greene wobbles it and
Great
finds
kick.
Perryman. Beautiful kick.
Greene, Perryman again, and out of nowhere, the margin is under 1 straight kick and all set up for clutch Toby to do his thing.
50 seconds and counting. Did he drop it then? Toby Greene, he bends it. Did he get enough on it? He did. The Greene machine has done it again. Back from the dead.
Greene gives his side a stunning lead with 42 seconds on the clock, and the defensive unit does enough to hang on in the dying stages for an inspiring victory.
Siren sounds. The big steal. They kicked the last 4 goals of the game, the Giants.
Elation for Kingsley and his men in a tide turnout that could have huge ramifications in the entire 2023 finals race.
And the 25th Battle of the Bridge won by the Giants.